Hello, Jenny. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Hello. Did you run in Transgrancanaria race this weekend? How do you feel? Did you enjoy the race? What do you think about the race?
I just did the marathon, the 42K, and it was a lot more technical than I expected, and I haven't been running that much, but I figured I could do a marathon like no problem. But this was very technical downhill, and it's not my specialty, so I didn't do so well on the downhill, but once it got flat and rolly on the dirt roads, it was fine. And for me, it was really hot also because It's winter in Colorado right now, so it's just been snowy, really cold runs, and I wasn't used to the heat, and I got really hot and I ran out of water, but it was just part of it, and it was really beautiful to see the different climates and the different environments, so I enjoyed it. The last part, I was ready to be done, but it was a nice finish on the beach, and it was fun because when I finished, then I got to see the other racers from the longer races finishing too, so that was neat.
Okay. And have you ever been running in another race here in Europe?
I did the UTMB in 2009, and when I was working with Salomon and Annecy, I did a few small races near Annecy, just like 25K, 30K.
Okay, so 2 races in Europe. What do you think about the difference between races in Europe or races in USA?
I think the races in Europe, they make a bigger production about it. It's more celebrated. It's like a really cool event that the community gets involved in, where the races in the States, you don't have as many spectators and the finish line isn't as spectacular, but here I feel like in Europe they put a lot of effort into the whole experience, like before the race and after. It's more of like a event that lasts over a couple of days, where in the US you just go to the race and then you run and then you leave, but here is like a big party, so I enjoy that.
Okay, and what do you think about a woman who run in this kind of races? Because in USA the number of women in that races are different from here in Europe, because there are a lot of women in the long races but not in the others. So what do you think about that?
I feel like in the US there are more women who run in general and who do ultras, but I feel like in Europe, the races that I've done, it's more men. But the women who do the races in Europe, they're much more competitive, very they're racing. And in the US, a lot of women run, but it's just for sport, for socialization, for health and fitness. It's not really competitive, but I feel like the women in Europe are more serious about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you are the designer of a bag exclusively for women. What can you tell us about these kind of bags?
Well, I just feel like women's bodies are, they're so different, that we have smaller frames and just different needs and proportions, sizes, everything. So I was using like a men's pack for a while, and it just, the fit is different. So I thought it was important to design a women's pack that started off of a women's body, like not just taking a men's pack and making adjustments, but really designing it for women. So that's been fun.
And which part of the bags it's different from the men's bags?
The neck, we have like narrow shoulders, so the straps are a little closer together, and then it's shorter because our torsos are kind of shorter, and then there's more adjustments on the sides, just for different bust size and stuff. So I feel like the fit around the neck and the back, and then the adjustability.
And do you design another kind of clothes for women, specific for women too?
My background is apparel design, so I design a lot of running clothes for outdoor companies like Patagonia and Salomon and Brooks Running. So I have a background in apparel, and it's also very much about fit. So that's kind of where making a vest and stuff, it was aligned with like my expertise, I guess.
Okay. And what are you going to do now? Do you think about some races this year, along this year? What are you going to run?
Well, this was a good indication of where my fitness is, and luckily it's early on, but I don't have a good base yet, but I would like to do some 50-milers in the US, and I don't know, maybe like the CCC at UTMB, but I'm not sure because we're gonna try to start a family, so maybe this year just like take it easy, I don't know. So I'm not signed up for anything, but I would be open to running.
Okay, so good luck with your new family.
Thanks.
Hoping to
Yeah,
see a new baby soon. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.